Aging is a journey we all embark on, but what happens after 70 can feel like stepping into uncharted territory. For the elderly, this stage of life isn't just about counting years. It's about making those years count. How do we ensure senior health remains robust, vibrant, and fulfilling as we navigate retirement and beyond? The answer might lie in the subtle signals our bodies send us every day. Drawing from scientific research, timeless life lessons from the elderly, and the quiet wisdom of wise elders, experts have pinpointed 7 key signs that could hint at how long and how well you'll live. Walking speed, grip strength, balance, sleep quality, eating habits, stress management, and social connections. These aren't rigid predictions, but gentle whispers from your body. Quotes of motivation and inspiration urging you to listen closely and act wisely. For seniors, these signs offer more than just health metrics. They're practical advice from old people who've lived long, rich lives. Imagine the life lessons from Old Man Joe, who strides confidently down the street at 75, or Eleanor, 78, whose laughter echoes through her bustling social circle. Their stories, paired with data from doctors and scientists, reveal patterns seen in those who thrive well into their later years. This isn't about chasing an elusive fountain of youth. It's about embracing tranquility wisdom to enhance senior health and unlock a future filled with vitality. Whether you're a senior reflecting on your own habits or someone seeking advice for the elderly to support a loved one, understanding these signs can be a game changer. Why do these signals matter? Because aging isn't a one-size-fits-all process. Research shows that small, everyday abilities, like how fast you walk or how well you sleep, can reflect deeper truths about your physical and mental resilience. For instance, a study in walking speed and survival in older adults found that brisk walkers outlive their slower peers, while the link between social connections and longevity ties frequent socializing to a longer lifespan. These findings aren't meant to alarm, but to empower. They're life lessons rooted in science, offering senior health tips that anyone can adopt, no matter their starting point. The beauty of this approach lies in its simplicity. You don't need fancy equipment or a medical degree to tune in, just awareness and a willingness to adjust. Maybe it's adding a daily walk to boost your pace, squeezing a stress ball to strengthen your grip, or picking up the phone to reconnect with a friend. These small acts, inspired by the wisdom of those who've aged gracefully, can ripple into profound changes. As we explore these 7 signs, you'll find real-life examples, research-backed insights, and actionable motivation to take charge of your health. After all, longevity isn't just about surviving. It's about thriving with purpose, joy, and the quiet inspiration of a life well lived. Let's dive in and discover what your body's been trying to tell you all along. 1. Walking speed, a step toward longevity for seniors. Walking speed isn't just about how fast you move. It's a window into your overall senior health and a subtle predictor of how long you might live past 70. For the elderly, maintaining a brisk, steady pace reflects strong muscles, a healthy heart, and a sharp brain, all crucial elements for a vibrant retirement. Research consistently shows that those who walk quickly and confidently in their later years tend to outlive peers who slow down significantly. This simple act carries profound life lessons from the elderly, offering wisdom that can guide us toward a longer, healthier life. Why walking speed matters. Scientists view walking speed as a vital sign for seniors, much like blood pressure or heart rate. It's a holistic measure of physical and neurological health. Studies have found that faster walkers live longer, with a clear link between speed and survival rates. Research also shows that the slowest walkers face a higher risk of cardiovascular death compared to their brisker counterparts. For the elderly, a sluggish or unsteady gait might hint at muscle weakness, poor circulation, or early signs of neurological decline. Issues that, if addressed, can shift the trajectory of aging. This isn't about sprinting, it's about consistency. A steady pace signals resilience, while a noticeable slowdown could be a quiet cry for attention from your body. Wise elders who've lived past 90 often share a common trait. They kept moving, embodying life lessons from old man tales of perseverance and vitality. Walking isn't just exercise, it's a daily testament to strength and a key to unlocking tranquility wisdom in your golden years. A tale of two walkers. Consider Joe, a 75-year-old senior who's made morning walks a ritual. With a steady stride, he crosses streets without hesitation and climbs stairs effortlessly. His pace hasn't changed much since his 60s, a testament to his active lifestyle and strong senior health. Then there's Frank, also 75, whose steps have grown hesitant. He pauses frequently, feels unsteady, and avoids longer walks. Once an avid hiker, Frank now struggles with fatigue and balance, subtle signs that his body is signaling a need for care. Joe's story offers inspiration, proof that staying active pays off. Frank's experience, meanwhile, is a gentle warning, not a defeat. His slowdown doesn't doom him, it's a chance to act. These life lessons from the elderly remind us that our bodies speak, and listening can unlock years of vitality. Joe's brisk steps are a living quote of resilience, while Frank's slower pace is a call to reclaim what's possible. How to boost your walking speed. The good news? Walking speed is trainable, even in retirement. If you've noticed a dip, don't despair. Small steps can rebuild your stride. Start by walking daily, even if just around the block. Aim for 20 to 30 minutes, gradually picking up the pace as you feel stronger. Add simple leg exercises like squats or calf raises to bolster muscle power. For extra motivation, use a pedometer to track progress. Seeing those numbers rise can spark the same joy wise elders feel in their active years. Safety matters too. Wear supportive shoes and choose flat surfaces to avoid stumbles. If balance is a concern, a walking stick can offer stability without slowing you down. Advice from old people often emphasizes consistency over intensity. Joe didn't become a brisk walker overnight. He built the habit over decades. Start where you are, and let each step build toward a healthier tomorrow. Wisdom in every step. Walking speed isn't destiny, it's a tool. Research confirms that faster walkers enjoy a lower mortality risk, a wisdom lesson for seniors. Whether you're a Joe or a Frank, every step forward is a step toward longevity. Embrace this advice for the elderly and let your pace tell a story of strength and inspiration. As quotes from wise elders might suggest, keep moving and life keeps giving. A mantra that turns a daily walk into a lifelong gift. 2. Grip strength, the handshake of vitality for seniors. Grip strength might seem like a small detail, but for the elderly, it's a mighty clue to senior health and longevity. A firm handshake isn't just a social grace, it's a sign of robust muscles, solid circulation, and a well-functioning nervous system. After 70, those with strong grips often enjoy longer, healthier lives, while a weakening grasp can signal muscle loss, frailty, and higher health risks. This understated measure carries life lessons from the elderly, offering wisdom and motivation to stay strong in retirement. The science behind grip strength. Grip strength is a proven marker of aging. Studies across thousands of adults worldwide have shown that weaker grip strength predicts higher mortality, often outperforming blood pressure as a health indicator. Research also links it to future mobility, bone density, and fall risk, making it an essential focus for seniors. For the elderly, a weak grip often ties to sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss, that can spiral into dependency if ignored. Why does it matter? Your hands connect you to the world, opening jars, carrying groceries, shaking hands. Losing that power dims independence, a loss wise elders warn against in their life lessons from old man's stories. A strong grip isn't vanity, it's vitality. It's a practical skill that keeps you engaged in life, from the mundane to the meaningful, reflecting tranquility wisdom in action. 2 hands, 2 stories. Meet Robert, a 78-year-old senior who prides himself on his firm handshake. He still opens stubborn jars, lifts shopping bags, and gardens with ease. His grip strength hasn't wavered much, a reward for years of staying active. Then there's Walter, also 78, whose hands tell a different tale. Once a carpenter, he now struggles with bottle caps and feels his fingers falter, a sign of creeping weakness that worries him. Robert's strength offers inspiration, a living testament to resilience. Hold on tight, and life holds you back. Walter's challenge isn't the end, it's a prompt. His retirement can still shift with effort, echoing advice from old people to never let go of strength. These contrasting tales show how grip strength shapes not just tasks but futures. Strengthening your grip. Building grip strength is simpler than you think, even for seniors. Start with a tennis ball, squeeze it 10 to 15 times per hand, 3 times daily. Progress to a grip strengthener or lift light dumbbells. Everyday tasks count too. Carry bags, knead dough, or twist lids with purpose. These small acts, rooted in wisdom, keep muscles engaged. Consistency is key. Aim for 10 to 15 minutes of grip exercises daily, paired with overall strength training like arm curls. If arthritis or pain hinders you, consult a doctor. Gentle therapy can help. Advice for the elderly from Robert? Use it or lose it. A motivation mantra for retirement vitality that turns a handshake into a health strategy. Power in your palm. Grip strength is more than muscle, it's a lifeline. Research ties it to survival and quality of life, from dodging falls to staying independent. For the elderly, it's a tangible goal. Strengthen your hands, strengthen your future. Walter can reclaim his grip. Robert proves it's worth keeping. This senior health tip is pure wisdom. A handshake today could mean a healthier tomorrow, a quote of resilience in every squeeze. 3. Balance. Standing tall for a longer life. Balance might sound like a circus trick, but for seniors over 70, it's a serious predictor of longevity and senior health. Standing on one leg for 10 seconds isn't just a test, it's a snapshot of leg strength, nerve sharpness, and brain health. Elderly individuals who master this skill often live longer and healthier, while those who wobble face higher risks of falls and cognitive decline. This simple act holds life lessons from the elderly, blending wisdom with practical advice from old people for a steady retirement. The power of balance. Balance is a silent guardian of senior health. Research has found that failing to stand on one leg for 10 seconds nearly doubles the risk of death within a decade. Experts note that balance declines sharply with age, making it a key marker of fall risk and brain function. For the elderly, good balance means fewer fractures, sharper minds, and more years of independence, goals wise elders champion in their tales of resilience. It's not about acrobatics, it's coordination. Strong legs, a responsive nervous system, and a healthy brain must sync. Losing this harmony signals trouble, but regaining it offers hope, a life lesson from old man worth heeding. Balance isn't just physical. It's a foundation for thriving in retirement. 2 feet, 2 futures. Carol, in her early 70s, is a balance star. Daily walks and yoga let her stand on one leg without a quiver, a skill she's honed for years. Nancy, same age, tells a different story. Lifting one foot, she sways instantly, clutching a chair, a sign of waning strength and coordination. Carol's poise inspires. Nancy's struggle motivates action. Carol's inspiration echoes tranquility wisdom. Stand tall, and life stands with you. Nancy's wobble isn't failure, it's a starting point. Retirement can still bloom with effort, proving advice from old people applies at any stage. These stories show balance as both a gift and a goal. Mastering your balance. Improving balance is accessible for seniors. Begin with the one-leg test. Stand near a wall, lift one foot, and hold for 10 seconds. Practice daily, increasing time as you stabilize. Add heel-to-toe walking, like a tightrope, or try Tai Chi, a gentle art wise elders praise for its calm strength. Aim for 15 to 20 minutes of balance work daily, paired with leg exercises like lunges. Safety first, use support if needed and avoid risky surfaces. Senior health tips from Carol? Start small, stay steady, motivation builds with each success. Every wobble conquered is a step toward vitality, a lesson in persistence. Stability's lasting gift. Balance isn't just physical, it's a lifeline. Studies tie it to longevity and quality of life, a wisdom gift for retirement. Carol's grace and Nancy's challenge show it's never too late. This advice for the elderly is clear. Stand firm, live long, a quote of strength in every steady moment. 4. Sleep quality. rest for resilience and a longer life. Sleep is often overlooked, but for the elderly, it's a cornerstone of senior health that can profoundly influence longevity. Quality rest isn't just about feeling refreshed. It's a time when the body repairs itself, the immune system strengthens, and the brain flushes out toxins that build up during the day. For those in retirement, mastering sleep can unlock tranquility wisdom, a key to living not just longer but better. Research shows that elderly individuals over 70 who maintain deep, consistent sleep patterns tend to outlive those troubled by restless nights, which can lead to serious issues like memory decline, heart disease, and a weakened immune response. Consider Henry, a spry 76-year-old who's learned valuable life lessons from the elderly in his community. He sleeps a solid 7 hours each night, waking up energized and ready to tackle his day, whether it's gardening or catching up with friends. His secret? A routine honed over years. No screens an hour before bed, a cup of chamomile tea, and a dark, quiet bedroom. Contrast this with Bill, also 76, who struggles with sleep. He tosses and turns, wakes up multiple times, and drags through his days feeling foggy and fatigued. Bill's restless nights have started affecting his blood pressure and mood, subtle signs that his body isn't getting the rest it needs to thrive in retirement. Studies reinforce this difference. Researchers have found that regular sleep patterns, especially deep, restorative sleep, are strongly linked to longevity, particularly among those who live past 90. Poor sleep, on the other hand, accelerates cognitive decline and increases mortality risk. The science is clear. Sleep isn't a luxury. It's a necessity for wise elders aiming to maintain their vitality. For seniors, good rest supports everything from heart health to mental sharpness, making it a critical piece of the longevity puzzle. Why does sleep matter so much after 70? As we age, the body's repair mechanisms slow down, and sleep becomes a vital ally in fighting inflammation, supporting cardiovascular function, and keeping the mind clear. For Henry, his clarity and energy are direct benefits of his sleep habits, while Bill's struggles show how small disruptions can lead to bigger problems. Fragmented sleep can worsen conditions like dementia or diabetes, while consistent rest builds resilience, a lesson Henry lives every night. So, how can seniors improve their sleep? Senior health tips drawn from advice from old people offer practical steps. First, establish a consistent bedtime. Even in retirement, routine matters. Avoid caffeine after noon, as it lingers in older bodies longer than in younger ones. Limit screen time before bed. The blue light from phones or TVs tricks the brain into staying awake. Instead, try reading a book or listening to soft music, as Henry does with his nightly ritual. Natural light exposure during the day also helps regulate your internal clock. Step outside for a morning walk or sit by a window. Finally, keep dinner light. Heavy meals close to bedtime can disrupt rest, a change Bill made after noticing improvement. The beauty of sleep is its accessibility. Unlike costly treatments, it's a free tool for senior health. As wise elders like Henry demonstrate, prioritizing rest isn't just about comfort. It's a proactive choice to extend both lifespan and quality of life. For those seeking motivation, consider this quote from a 90-year-old. "Sleep is my medicine. I never skimp on it. Start tonight. Dim the lights, breathe deeply, and let rest pave the way to a healthier tomorrow." 5. Eating habits. Appetite fuels longevity in seniors. For the elderly, eating isn't just about enjoyment. It's a lifeline to longevity and senior health. A robust appetite and a balanced diet fuel muscle strength, bolster immunity, and keep energy levels high, all critical for thriving in retirement. Yet, as we age, changes in taste, digestion, or health can dim that hunger, signaling potential trouble. Life lessons from the elderly teach us that losing interest in food or slipping into poor eating habits can lead to malnutrition, frailty, and faster aging. Warning signs that wise elders heed to stay vibrant. Take Margaret, a 74-year-old who embodies tranquility wisdom. She savors a colorful plate, grilled fish, steamed veggies, a drizzle of olive oil, and maintains a steady weight, feeling lively every day. Her meals are a ritual of self-care, reflecting advice from old people she's gathered over decades. Eat fresh, eat varied, enjoy the process. Then there's Susan, also 74, whose appetite has faded. She skips breakfast, nibbles on processed snacks, and has unintentionally shed pounds. Her lethargy and weakness hint at a body crying out for nutrients, a stark contrast to Margaret's vitality. Research highlights this divide. Studies show that elderly individuals with poor appetites consume less protein, fiber, and essential nutrients, raising their risk of muscle loss and early death. Experts also note that inadequate diets increase mortality rates, emphasizing how nutrition shapes senior health. For seniors, eating well isn't just about filling the stomach. It's about fortifying the body against the challenges of aging. Margaret's strength comes from her nutrient-rich choices, while Susan's decline mirrors what happens when the body lacks what it needs. Why does appetite wane? Dental issues, medications, or even loneliness can dull the desire to eat. But the consequences are serious. Without enough protein, muscles waste away. Without vitamins, immunity falters. Margaret's energy stems from her smart food choices, while Susan's struggles show how a fading appetite can quietly undermine health. The elderly who maintain a healthy appetite often live longer because they give their systems the raw materials to repair and endure, a piece of wisdom worth embracing. How can seniors reignite their hunger? Senior Health Tips offer a roadmap. Start with small, appealing meals. Think a handful of nuts or a smoothie if big plates feel overwhelming. Focus on nutrient-dense foods. Lean meats, beans, leafy greens, and healthy fats like avocado. Margaret swears by this approach, keeping her kitchen stocked with fresh ingredients. Stay hydrated. Dehydration often masquerades as hunger loss, a tip Susan overlooked until her doctor pointed it out. If appetite doesn't rebound, consult a physician. Underlying issues like depression or thyroid problems might need addressing, a step Susan's now taking. Eating well also ties to joy. Share meals with friends or family when possible. Social eating boosts appetite, a nugget of wisdom from wise elders. For motivation, consider this quote from a 92-year-old. Good food keeps me dancing, literally. In retirement, food isn't just fuel. It's a celebration of life. Margaret's energy and Susan's journey remind us. Nurture your body, and it'll carry you further. 6. Stress management. Calmness adds years to senior life. Stress management might seem intangible, but for the elderly, it's a tangible key to senior health and longevity. Chronic tension accelerates aging. Think heart strain, cognitive fog, and weakened immunity, while a calm mind fosters resilience and clarity. In retirement, mastering this skill draws on life lessons from the elderly, offering tranquility wisdom that wise elders wield to stay vibrant and engaged well into their later years. John 76 exemplifies this. When challenges arise, a late bill, a family spat, he takes a deep breath, steps outside, and lets it go. His blood pressure stays steady, his sleep sound, and his energy high, thanks to habits like walking and chatting with neighbors. Richard, also 76, takes a different path. He frets over every detail, his anxiety spiking his heart rate and stealing his rest. The contrast is stark. John's peace reflects advice from old people, while Richard's stress signals a body under siege. Research shows that chronic stress triggers inflammation, a root cause of heart disease, diabetes, and dementia, all threats to senior health. Experts also find that practices like meditation or exercise lower stress hormones, enhancing cognitive health and potentially adding years. John's approach proves this. Richard's struggle warns against letting tension rule. Aging brings unique stressors, health worries, loss, or isolation, but the elderly who cope well thrive. John's calm isn't luck. It's a skill honed over decades, a piece of wisdom worth emulating. Stress doesn't just sap energy. It affects the body at a cellular level, shortening the DNA caps tied to lifespan. By staying composed, seniors protect their health, a truth wise elders live daily. John's steady hand on life's ups and downs keeps him active, while Richard's worry wears him down. A clear lesson in the power of peace. How can seniors manage stress? Senior health tips abound. Deep breathing. Inhale for 4, exhale for 6, cuts tension fast, as John does instinctively. Physical activity, even a 10-minute walk, releases endorphins. Richard's starting this now and feels lighter. Mindfulness, focusing on the present, grounds you. Try it while sipping tea. Laughter works too. Watch a comedy or call a funny friend. For motivation, a 95-year-old offers this quote: "Worry never fixed a thing. Laughing did." In retirement, peace is power. Cultivate it and watch your years grow richer. 7. Social connections, friends as longevity medicine. For the elderly, social connections aren't just nice. They're vital for senior health and longevity. Strong ties with friends, family, or community fuel happiness and resilience, while isolation breeds heart disease, depression, and early death. In retirement, this tranquility wisdom from wise elders shines as a beacon, proving that relationships are as crucial as diet or exercise. A timeless life lesson from the elderly. Eleanor, 78, lives this truth. She's a regular at her book club, hosts family dinners, and chats with neighbors daily. Her eyes sparkle with purpose, her health robust, proof of advice from old people in action. Barbara, also 78, chose a different road. Living alone, she rarely reaches out, her days quiet and her mood dim. Her aches multiply, her spirit wanes, a stark reminder of loneliness's toll. Studies confirm this pattern. Researchers tie social isolation to higher mortality risk, especially in seniors, while frequent socializing extends lifespan. Eleanor's vitality aligns with this. Barbara's decline mirrors the cost of disconnection. For the elderly, relationships aren't fluff, they're medicine. Social bonds lower stress, boost immunity, and keep the brain sharp, while loneliness weakens the heart and dulls cognition. Risks Barbara faces daily. Why do connections matter? They provide emotional support, encourage healthy habits, and give life meaning. Wise elders like Eleanor thrive because they stay woven into life's fabric, a piece of wisdom that's both simple and profound. Barbara's isolation, meanwhile, shows how withdrawing can erode senior health, a lesson in the power of staying engaged. How can seniors build bonds? Senior health tips offer a path. Call a friend. 5 minutes can lift your day. Join a group. Book clubs, gardening, or cards spark new ties, as Eleanor found. Volunteer, giving back connects you. Even small talks with the cashier or neighbor count. For motivation, a 100-year-old shares this quote: "Friends are my fountain of youth." In retirement, don't retreat. Reach out and let connection fuel your longevity. Embrace wisdom and action for a longer, healthier life after 70. As we journey through life, especially past the age of 70, the pursuit of longevity transforms into a blend of science, self-awareness, and timeless wisdom. The 7 signs: walking speed, grip strength, balance, sleep quality, eating habits, stress management, and social connections, offer a roadmap for senior health, drawn from life lessons from the elderly and validated by research. These aren't rigid prophecies etched in stone, but gentle whispers from your body, urging you to listen and act. For seniors in retirement or anyone seeking inspiration from wise elders, this is an invitation to harness practical advice from old people and craft a future rich with vitality, motivation, and tranquility wisdom. Let's reflect on why these signs matter and how they empower us to live not just longer, but better. Each sign serves as a mirror reflecting your current state and a window into potential improvements. Take walking speed, for instance. A brisk stride isn't just about getting from point A to point B. It's a testament to muscle strength, heart health, and brain agility. When Joe, at 75, strides confidently each morning, he embodies a life lesson from Old Man. Movement is life. Contrast that with Frank's slower pace, and we see a call to action. Perhaps a few extra steps or leg exercises could rewrite his story. Similarly, grip strength, as Robert's firm handshake shows, is more than a greeting. It's a marker of independence and resilience. For Walter, struggling with a jar, the senior health tip of squeezing a tennis ball could restore not just strength, but dignity. Balance, sleep, and eating habits further weave this tapestry of senior vitality. Carol's steady stance on one leg reflects years of mindful practice, a subtle quote of perseverance. Stand tall, and you'll stand longer. Nancy's wobble, though, isn't a defeat. It's a starting point for Tai Chi or a daily balance drill. Henry's refreshing sleep and Margaret's hearty meals highlight how rest and nourishment fuel the body's quiet miracles. While Bill and Susan remind us that small shifts, less screen time, more greens, can turn the tide. These life lessons aren't complex. They're rooted in the everyday, accessible to all who heed them. Stress management and social connections, perhaps the most soulful of these signs, underscore the power of the mind and heart. John's calm resilience and Eleanor's vibrant social life echo quotes of motivation. Peace adds years and friends multiply them. Richard's anxiety and Barbara's isolation, however, teach us that retirement needn't be solitary. Breathing exercises or a phone call can rekindle energy and joy. Research backs this inspiration. Frequent socializing boosts lifespan, and mindfulness curbs aging's toll. Together, these 7 signs form a symphony of senior health tips, harmonizing body, mind, and community. So what's the takeaway for the elderly and those aspiring to age with grace? It's simple yet profound. Your body speaks, and you hold the power to respond. These signs aren't judgments but opportunities, chances to walk a little faster, grip a little tighter, balance a little longer, sleep a little deeper, eat a little better, calm a little more, and connect a little closer. Advice for the elderly isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Start small. Stand on one leg while brushing your teeth. Swap a late-night scroll for a book, or invite a friend for tea. Each step is a nod to the wisdom of wise elders, a legacy of life lessons from the elderly that says longevity is earned through intention. In the end, aging isn't about defying time. It's about embracing it with strength, serenity, and purpose. The motivation lies in knowing you can shape your retirement years, not just endure them. Let these signs be your guide, your inspiration, your quiet tranquility wisdom. Listen to your body today, act with the advice from old people in mind, and step confidently into a future where every year is a gift, lived fully, healthily, and wisely.